You are now live. Lafayette, good people. Lafayette, Summer Rain. Hey, Summer. How you doing, baby? Wow. Lafayette, good people. I know y'all did not expect to hear from me on a Saturday. And I know that I have not been on Instagram for almost a month now. I am hollering at y'all from New Orleans. New Orleans, right? I'm here for the hello from Spain. Hey, baby. I am here for the African Traditional Religions Book Fair. And hi, Cedric. And tonight, Peace from Detroit. Tonight, I'm going to go see Wakanda, the new Wakanda movie. Lafayette, and hola from Mexico, right on, y'all. And I just made a reservation. I hope I'll be able to get dinner before I go to the movies. But since I had an open minute, I thought, well, I'll do a little update with my people, right? Yo, you saw the movie already, Summer? I understand it's amazing. I can't wait to see it. The great news is, okay, probably the last time y'all heard from me, I was pissing and moaning. Oh yeah, I'll definitely put my comments about the movie after I see it. But the last time y'all heard from me, I was pissing and moaning because I was stuck in a basement apartment that had flooded 3 times, right? And I was really, really, really trying to figure out how I was going to get out of there. Now, the reason I'm telling y'all about this is because it is another lesson in manifestation, okay? For more than a year, whenever I've gone on Zoom, I have this virtual background of a classic craftsman house, right? And I think I told y'all once before somebody was trying to help me into a little cabin, a little cottage. And the person who was trying to help me had the kind of house that I really wanted, right? And so I came back and I said to Spirit, I said, look, y'all, I want the house for me. I don't want to just see it. I want to be in it, okay? So my plan was to rent with option to buy, rent for 2 years, and then see if I wanted the place, then I would buy it. But definitely a craftsman, right? And things were getting pretty scary. Bridgeport, Connecticut. Hey, baby. Things were getting pretty scary at that apartment because there was the water damage and the threat of mold and me feeling really bad and, having to look into my rights as a tenant and all this kind of stuff was going on. And when you get to the place where you feel like you don't know what to do with your own mind, that's when you lay down and you say, okay, Spirit, show me what's happening. Now imagine me laying up in my bed, and one of the habits I have is, I invoke the directions and I talk to the ancestors and I say, show me what to do, tell me what to do. And in the middle of the night, I woke up to the sound of my own voice saying, get out, get out. Now, when it comes like that, you have to listen, okay? So I said, okay, whatever it takes, I'm going to get out because that's the most important thing. And I had 2 realtors looking into, hey, rainwater. I had two realtors looking into places for me, right? But when the dream said, get out and get out now, what happened amazingly is that one of the women in my elder group had been working on her house with the intentions of renting the upper part of her house out, right? And she didn't want just anybody in there. So, make a long story short, I am now renting her place, right? Utilities included. Wonderful landlady, wonderful neighbors in my neighborhood, okay? Now, those of you who are into Orisha, y'all know that I am a priestess of Oshun. Oshun's number is 5, all right? For many years, for 15 years, I owned a house on 53rd Street. Yeah, don't you like my little brim here? And then, for about 10 years, I owned a house on 57th Street. This house is on 55th Street. You know Oshun is talking there, right? And this house looks so much like the Craftsman's. It's a Craftsman. It looks just like the houses that I had been posting behind me. I use my computer screen like a prayer board, like a vision board, right? And so I've gone from trying to live in 500 square feet to a house that is 1,900 square feet. And it's all the difference in the world, because now I have a full shrine room. I have an amazing kitchen and laundry room. I have a beautiful dining room. My living room is also my office, and I have an art studio. A whole room dedicated. All right. Yes, honey, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to Wakanda tonight. I have a whole studio to do my artwork in. Now, here's the lesson that I really want to share. This house is a good measure of my manifestation quotient, okay? So when you pray for something, when you invoke for something, when you're working to manifest something, and thank you to those who chanted for me, and I'll repeat the chant. I look at it and I say, there's only 4 things that I asked for that are different, okay? I have a small bathroom, and I wanted a luxurious one. I wanted a garage, right, so that I could take stuff out of storage, and I don't have that, right? I wanted to only have to go up a few steps to get to my door, but instead of like 3 or 4, it takes 12 steps for me to get up to my door. And most importantly, because of all the problems with parking in the Bay Area, I wanted to be able to pull right into my driveway, okay? But check this out. No, Turquoise Majesty, how you doing, baby? Here's what has happened. Item number 1, where I'm presently living, I'm going to fill out paperwork so that they will paint a section of the block blue as a designated parking space for me. It's going to take a couple of months for that to happen. So at the old address, my wonderful neighbors next door had been letting me park in their driveway the whole time that I was living over there. And so I went over there and I said, at first I sent an email saying, is it all right if I leave the car here until the 31st? I'll come get it. I'll figure out where I can park on the street make a long story short, I went over there the other day and my neighbor told me, she said, look, you've been parking here. You can park here as long as you need to. Because I only use the car maybe twice a week. Just let me know when you're coming and you can come and, you can continue to park in my driveway. And, this is so wonderful. This is so generous. This is so kind. And, she has this beautiful garden, and we were harvesting some of her collard greens, and we were talking, and it turns out that she and I, hey Joyce, I'll see you. I got an appointment with you. It turns out that she and I have two other friends in common. Two other friends in common. So I got 2 points here. Item number 1, don't be super critical of your manifestation quotient, okay? I would say that I got 85% of what I was calling for. That's pretty good, okay? If I want to take it up to 95%, then I need to take a look at what I can add to my manifestation practice, okay? And make sure that I increase it. So there's a lesson each time. Do not mock your humble beginnings. If you are working to manifest and you get 1/4 of what you asked for, take a look at what you didn't do, what you can add, and then next time you'll get 50%, and each time, because there's all kinds of larger factors impacting the situation. Like the parking situation in Oakland is not that's a big to-do. The gentrification in Oakland is a big to-do. And so my power to manifest is impacted by those things. But I think we've done pretty good. Those of you who've been chanting for me, and the particular circumstances that my neighbor is saying it's all right for you to keep parking here, and that eventually I'll get a designated parking spot, right? Says to me, this manifestation is working pretty good. It's working pretty good. Okay. The other thing I want to say before I run off to dinner, because I'm hoping that my reservations are going to come through. The other thing I want to say, people, is in 2023, we are going to do, you go to my website and sign up for it. Every new moon, we are going to do a money pouring ritual. Okay? Every new moon, we're going to do a money pouring ritual. Some of it will be in person, but you'll also be able to Zoom in. I have somebody who says she's going to show me how to live stream and all of that kind of stuff. But it will be very, very important that at your own house and with your own people, that you do the money pouring ritual to keep your prosperity coming in, because you can see what the economists are saying. You can see that the billionaires are planning for there to be a hard time financially, and you want to make sure you have food, water, shelter, clothing, medicine. Doing the money pouring ritual will make sure that money keeps coming in, and that it is good money, not dirty money, not money that makes you miserable and that kind of stuff, but money that allows you and your community to live, okay, like, they're planning to make it crazy. If you're listening to the news, people like, what is that boy's name? All the billionaires are building underground bunkers that they're stocking with supplies, because they're scared that poor people gonna riot on them. Instead of paying people fair wages, this is what they're doing, okay? We need to be prepared. And like I told y'all, the money pouring ritual is in jambalaya. look in the index. You'll see the money pouring ritual. And also, if you sign up on my website and say New Moon Money Pouring, and make sure that we have your email address. Yeah, Bill Gates and his folks. I'll make sure that we connect and that you get clear instructions, and we have the moon cycles and everything together so that we can do this work and survive whatever kind of craziness is going on. Also, there are warnings to be careful about violence in the street, because, the MAGA people are swearing that they're going to kill some folks, all right? So it's not going to be us. Oshundan said none of that's going to happen to the people in her village. So you stay in her village and do your work. Now, y'all, take a deep breath. The Great Reset, that's right. You'll see. It's time for the Great Reset. Absolutely. Remember the chant. Give her the house, give her the land, give her the money, and bring her her man. We are still chanting that, okay? The house that I am in, I expect to be there at least 2 years while I work on manifesting the ability to build, the ability to create space. I'm counting on a future that will be better. We are coming up from the pandemic. Okay, we're coming up from quarantine. We're working our way through a whole lot of this foolishness, and so you can not only does my money increase, but my ideas to create increase. Absolutely, Joyce. Absolutely. That ritual is amazing. And another time, thank you. Another time I will share more about this. But I'm hoping that these people are going to give me this reservation, because I am so hungry. I'm going to put on something sassy, go to dinner, and then go see Wakanda. Tomorrow is my day at the African Traditional Religions Fair. I'm very excited about it. I'm meeting wonderful people. I love Chantrell, who is the sponsor here. She's the sister who did In Our Mother's Gardens. No, sign on and we will see what's the best way. Yes, Miss Oya. Come on, Dr. Oya. Talk to me, baby. I need that change. Sign on to, go on to my, next to the lake, right on. Go on to my website and sign up and say that you want to be part of the money pouring, and then we'll figure it out. Spirit is giving me bits and pieces of what the future looks like. Olokun Rising, which was in April this year, is going to be in May next year. I had to move things around because I had a bunch of rituals scheduled for December, but I ain't bathing nobody in the ocean or the ritual in December. It's just too cold, and I don't want to make nobody sick. So I gotta run. I will definitely, because I'm still unpacking, been living in a mountain of boxes. Thank goodness I have help. I have some really good help with unpacking. And I can say for sure that 2023, yeah, I'm going to put on something sassy. For 2023, we will definitely meet on Instagram at least once a week. At least once a week. I'm going to try for every Monday and Wednesday, right? And so I got to go. I will see you all later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Loving y'all. Thanks for all the chanting. and all the support. And I'll see ya. I love all them kisses, y'all.